everyone, welcome back to Anime. Today I'll be talking about ChäoS, which is from the same studio and people who made Steins Gate, who made Robotics Note, who will be making ChäoS Child. It's the same kind of confusing plot lines and subplots and stories and a lot of death, like the other ones. Except ChäoS turns away from the science, and instead it goes into like the psychedelic horror kind of mood and genre and styles, and it's really creepy and quite gory. It starts off with the I'll set the scene. It starts off in Shibuya, Tokyo. I probably butchered the name, I apologise. It's a very busy place, and there have been a series of crimes, murders primarily, called the New Generation Madness, and no one knows who these people are, no one knows what they're doing, no one knows what they're responsible for or what they want. They are just killing for the sake of killing in the most brutal ways possible. And the main characters are Takumi and Shogun, I believe. I think that's... I've got the notes up here trying to read them now, I can't read them here. Yeah, Takumi and Shogun, and Takumi is like a really kind of like a loner character. You know, the typical sort of doesn't go out of his room. He actually lives in a container, like a storage container up on the roof of a building filled with anime stuff. Like, it's essentially there's this anime inside the anime that he has this weird like psyche thing going on where he believes this anime girl is real and it's his girlfriend, and he goes a bit loopy. But that's just like a whole joke sort of thing that's set aside, and it part of the series is actually him overcoming this and realizing that she's not real, and at one point she actually turns very creepy and twisted and even like, holy crap, okay, she means business. And yeah, so he's being caught up by Shogun on these murders because he doesn't really socialize much. He doesn't read much of the news. He just sits in his room all day watching anime, and yeah. But Shogun catches them up on these New Generation Madness murders, and he doesn't really care. And everything starts going a bit weird, and it's very confusing what happens next. I don't quite know how to describe myself, but suddenly things just seem off, and something is wrong, but you can't quite tell what, and things progressively worse, and until Takumi finally, he's walking out on the street, he goes down this alley, and he witnesses one of these murders taking place himself, and it's this girl with bright pink hair who is staking a man to a wall with these giant metal spikes, and you can just see her hammering these giant spikes into this man's hands, into his eyes, into his chest, and it's like he's horrified and he runs away. And the entire point of that is he kind of goes a bit crazy, and he then kind of has friends and enemies along the way of how he tries to work out these new generation of murders, until finally it all comes to reveal what has happened and what's actually going on. And I think, I can't remember if it's ChäoS Head or Child, where it opens up with the main character, which I believe to be Takumi, actually dying. Like, that's how the series starts. That is ChäoS Head. Okay, that is ChäoS Head. It does actually open up with Takumi on the floor dead with the pink-haired girl above him, which really does quite suggest what's going to happen in the series. But I won't spoil what happens at the end of the series, but it's this really dark point where suddenly, like Steins Gate, everything clicks into place right at the last minute, and it's like, whoa, I'm blown. So yeah, ChäoS Head is a really confusing anime, but if you have the time and patience, much like Steins Gate, it's a brilliant watch, and I think you kind of need the attitude for psychedelic horrors. Otherwise, it may not be your cup of tea. But anyway, thank you for watching anime, everyone. Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.